It's about 50/50.
Yeah, welcome guys. Have y'all, those who are visiting, have y'all been here for a little bit? Who's done Cirque de Soleil? Was anybody there last night? Oh, I went last night. This is like
I wasn't at
child proof. Well, I tell you if I can pull my mic out, but there we are. All right, I went last night and I was with my brother-in-law and his girlfriend. He gets pulled up on stage, so we're clapping, we're hooting and hollering, and the guy is sitting there, and it's a distraction kind of thing as they set up all the stages in the back. And so the guy's doing this sort of like, okay, John, I'm going to do some magic, blah, blah, blah. And he hands him this ball and tells John to hold it. And so, of course,
For this reenactment, I will play the part of John.
yes, I'll play the part of circus musician. Hello, John. May I hand you a ball in your hand? This could be a coffee. The coffee was a ball, so he's like, he holds his hand out and he goes, hold the ball to where nobody can see anything, and John is asleep rolled up. And then he starts doing this thing, and he's like, all right, now no, keep it up, keep it up. He's doing this thing. And he grabs it, and so that's John's reaction. And he goes, all right, John, now shake it a little bit, and open your hand. Nothing happened right now, but in reality, 2 balls fell out, and so John's like, ooh, and we're looking at each other, and then he starts doing this thing, and he's like, all right, we gotta fix you up a little bit, John. So he's going around, oh yeah, we gotta fix you up a little bit, so make sure you do this. It's not gonna be impressive because I can't do anything. Make sure that's not what you are. You're all set, you're all set. Make sure it's tight, okay, nothing pushing that pocket, all right. You're good, thanks a lot, John. Come in. So John walks away, wait, John, you might want this. And he pulls his wallet out. And he opens it up, he goes, let me look through it first. And he opens it up, and it's like a passport. It's all his money because he's visiting from Boston. So it's like everything John needed to get back to Boston. And then he's going, all right, now you're free to go. So John goes back. And then he goes, wait, one more thing. And none of us really realized it. Like, we didn't really know. I'm sitting on stage. I'm as far as you guys are from the stage watching this happen. And then he goes, you might want this. And he pulls his tie out of his pocket. And we're talking to John later, and John's like, guys, I tie a double Windsor knot, which is double knotted, and I keep it so tight that I can feel it, like feel the pressure on my throat. Because I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. And so he's sitting there like, I can't take my tie off on set. I'm going, how do I like, help me, Jensen, help. And meanwhile, we got to see it. So it was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it.
I don't know what's more amazing, the fact that he could get his tie off without him knowing, or the fact that John wore a tie to a certain degree.
That's true. I didn't really think about that.
I think people did that anymore.
What about, did anybody here for more than a week? There was a good play in town, Glengarry Glen Ross, did y'all see that? I feel like I'm like the Vancouver tourism board. I have pamphlets for all the restaurants, if y'all want to know a good place to eat. What else y'all been doing? How was Jason's concert? I heard we lost one though.
He's making people faint now, is that?
Yeah. Will somebody faint for us? I feel bad. I'm like, Jason's like Elvis. He's like the Beatles. We don't have any fainters. It's those musicians, those dream musicians.
But we hear she's doing all right. She's still she's still in the hospital, I believe. But so
we're all gonna send her our love.
We're pulling for her.
Yeah,
we're gonna send her some stuff.
Yeah. Well, she's all right. She came all this way. So, who came from the farthest for the first time? Where'd y'all come from? Nice. Welcome. Welcome.
That is pretty far.
Across the ocean. Are your arms tired? From all the flying. I have a funny story about Misha. Did y'all see Misha? Maybe he might have already told you.
Yeah.
So you about her yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Did he tell you about his phone? After all these years, I'm still going like, oh, they can't hear me. I need to find a middle ground. Yeah, that was a little bit of a... Misha and I sort of have a love-hate thing going on, so most of the time it's hate. But
yeah, if Jared was a cat, then Misha would be the ball of string.
That's true.
It's essentially
kind of hit him around.
They were like, batting him around.
All right, I'm done. I didn't bat. That's what I tried.
So yeah, so tell him about the.
All right. Well, here's the real story. 'Cause I'm sure he embellished it. It being Misha. So Misha.